Hi, my name is Adam Choplik. I'm from Denton, Texas, and I'm a left-handed pitcher. I'm very thankful for Velocracy, not only for helping me at the start of my career to be successful, but being able to return and come back and being able to coach kids and being able to teach. I know there's a lot of kids growing up that don't have lessons and aren't able to get the information that they need to be successful at a collegiate or professional level, and I was one of those kids. And coming back, it gives me that chance to teach and help kids so that way they can achieve their dreams just like I achieved mine. In 2011, I was drafted by the Arizona Diamondbacks, but I decided to go to school at the University of Oklahoma. I was there until 2015. In 2014, I was drafted by the Chicago White Sox. And in 2015, I was drafted and signed with the Texas Rangers. I was in the Texas Rangers organization from 2015 to 2019. After that, I played in the Atlantic League with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs before again getting picked up by the Chicago Cubs in 2020. So with Velocracy, in high school, I actually had to have 2 Tommy John surgeries. I had poor mechanics and arm issues, and it was a serious problem to the point I didn't think I would pitch again. Through Velocracy and through the whole system, I was able to learn, the stretches, the flexibility, as well as the strengthening side of pitching that allowed me to elevate my game to eventually getting drafted and signed out of college. From then, I continued just to learn. I try to pick up and learn new things every day, and it led me to have a really great career so far as a professional athlete. And now that I'm a little bit older, I can teach and hopefully prevent some of these injuries that I see kids are having nowadays that I also went through. And I want them to learn and focus on the mechanics as well as the flexibility, so that way they can become better pitchers and they can accelerate their game and hopefully make it to the next level or whatever level they want to be at. So through Velocracy, we usually try to start kids at a younger age. Getting these kids at a younger age, we're able to teach them, the first thing is to be athletic. We want them to understand their body, have body control, learn the different movements as far as starting with your base, starting with your legs. We want to make sure that, they maintain an athletic position all the way through their pitching sequence, going into hip and shoulder separation and eventually into scap load and arm whip and finishing. As the kids get older, there are a multitude of things that, kids run into as far as flexibility problems. They run into arm issues, lack of strength. When they come into our camps and then when they visit us, we address these things. The best way that we can assess these problems is actually seeing them throw first and setting them up with not only our physical trainers, but setting them up with a program that allows them to work and strengthen the different areas that they have issues with. Majority of the kids have multiple problems in balancing. They have issues with scap load or their arm not being in the correct position through their transitional pitching motions. And occasionally we run into issues where they overstride or understride, or they can't keep their weight back. And we have different drills and different programs that fix these issues. One of our main drills is we have a pole drill. This drill allows them to travel through their entire pitching motion with a good balance and good stable system, and it allows them to learn where their body is actually positioned when they throw versus where they think their body is. Because we as pitchers, when we think our body is somewhere, it's actually somewhere else. And our small adjustments don't quite cut it for majority of the time. So we actually have to relearn when we go through these different processes of, where our body actually needs to be. It allows us to openly and freely move their bodies with these pull drills so that it allows them to rediscover where their body's supposed to be at. And from there, they're able to learn and replicate, repeat, and hopefully get them on the correct path as far as their pitching mechanics. I'm Adam Choplik, and I'd love to see you at the Velocracy camp in 2022.